Hey, what's up everybody? For those of you who don't know me, my name's Corey. I am the voice and the behind the scenes of the Custom Offsets Snapchat. If you don't already, follow us at Custom Offsets TM on Snapchat for all the behind the scenes goodies. I'm going to be showing you how to wash a set of painted wheels today. Alright, so the first step, you're just going to spray the wheel down real good. Get it nice and wet. The reason for this is you're going to want to get all of the dirt and debris off of the wheel. That way when you're using your microfiber, you're not embedding it into the wheel. Second step, you're gonna have two different buckets here. You're gonna have a clean bucket and a dirty bucket. Dirty bucket is gonna go on first. Apply lots of soap to this one, and you're just gonna kinda put it on there. Don't really press very hard, because like I said, you don't wanna be embedding that dirt into the paint. Just gonna kinda get it nice and wet, try to get as much of the dirt off as possible. This is the dirty lip. You don't really need that much of it. It's very concentrated. I believe the manufacturer, Killer Wax, says to use about a cap full to every bucket. So like I said, you're not going to push very hard on this. Step number 2, take the hose and repeat the rinsing cycle. Step 3, you're going to take the clean bucket. And now that we have all of the dirt off, you can push pretty hard, get as much of the grime off as you want. So it's real clean now. And again, we still have the dirty lip in this bucket as well. And I like to make sure to keep it extra wet, just in case there is any leftover grime in there, making sure not to scratch the wheels at all. And again, we go back to rinsing the wheel. Now normally this is when you would let the wheels dry and maybe crack a beer. I'm just an intern though, so I don't have beer privileges. So let's go do some work, let it dry. All right, so now that you're a couple beers deep, you are not done yet. Now you have to come back and just dry it with a microfiber, make sure it's completely dry. You're gonna be applying the shoe shine wax to it next. It's a Carnauba spray wax, and you just have to make sure that it's completely dry before you put that on. Then just go ahead and buff that in. It's definitely the most tedious part of the process, because you have to make sure that it's all the way rubbed into each of the spokes, in between all the spokes, because you don't want to leave a filmy haze over your wheel. All right, so now that you have that all buffed away, we go ahead and put the back to black on. That works on all rubbers, plastics, trims, tires. Go around the outside, spray that in. And a lot of people like to let that sit overnight. It all just depends on if you have time for that. We're just gonna go ahead and let that sit in for a little bit and then go ahead and dab it off. And then with another clean rag, this step is optional, just kind of the finishing touch. Spray some of the shoe shine on that rag, and then just go over and get any of the back to black debris off. Overspray. And that's a clean wheel.